Hi Sam. It's great to see you again. Today, we're learning the verb
stammen,
Hi Alex.
Stammen.
What does that mean?
stammen,
means to originate or to come from. It's often used to talk about where something or someone is from. The most common use is when you say where a person is originally from, like their nationality.
Oh, that makes sense. Are there any false friends with this word?
Yes, good question. In English, stammer is a completely different meaning, which is to speak with difficulty. So, be careful not to confuse those. Let's talk about the grammar of.
stammen,
It's a regular verb, and its conjugation in the present tense looks like this.
ich stamme. Du stammst.
And
Sie, stammt.
So, it sounds pretty straightforward. How do you say I originated from Germany in German?
you would say,
Ich stamme aus Deutschland.
now, in the past tense, in.
Präteritum.
You would say,
Ich stammte. Perfekt.
it would be.
Ich habe gestammt.
I see. So you use
Hat.
for that. Is there an imperative form?
Yes. The imperative is.
Stamm.
For the informal singular, and.
Stammt.
For the plural. You can use it to encourage someone to share their origin. Now, let's discuss the origin of.
Stammen.
The word comes from Old High German,
Stammon.
which also meant to originate. Over time, it evolved into the form we use today. Isn't it interesting how words can change?
That is fascinating. I love learning about the history of words.
Let's break down the word.
Stammen.
It consists of the root,
Stamm.
which relates to ancestry or origin, and the verb ending. Unfortunately, it's not a compound word, so we can't break it down further. But you can think of it as a way to connect your roots.
That's a nice way to remember it.
Now, let's look at some similar words. For verbs with the same pattern, we have,
Kommen.
which means to come, and,
Laufen.
which means to run. Both are also regular verbs.
What about words with the same prefix?
Well,
Herkommen.
means to come from, and,
Vorstellen.
means to introduce. Both have that sense of origin as well.
That's helpful. Are there other examples?
Sure. For nouns, we have,
Stammbaum.
which is a family tree, and,
Stamm.
meaning trunk or stem. Both relate back to origins.
I see how they connect.
Now let's practice speaking. Imagine you're at a party and someone asks where you're from. You can start with,
Ich stamme aus.
can you give it a try?
Ich stamme aus Amerika.
Perfect. Now, what if you were at the doctor's office and needed to provide your origin? You could say,
Ich stamme aus Spanien.
can you repeat that?
Ich stamme aus Spanien.
Excellent. One more situation. If you're introducing yourself at a conference, you might say,
Mein Name ist Sam und ich stamme aus Kanada.
Mein Name ist Sam und ich stamme aus Kanada.
well done. Now, let's talk about gender hints. The noun related to,
Stammen. Stamm.
which is masculine, so it uses the article.
Der.
A good mnemonic is to imagine a strong tree trunk, the
Stamm.
that holds everything up.
That's a nice image to remember.
Usage-wise,
Stammen.
is more informal. You might hear it in casual conversations. Some typical collocations include,
Aus welchem Land stammst du? Wir stammen von den gleichen Vorfahren.
and,
Woher stammst du?
I'll remember those phrases.
now, let's do a quick recall check. What does
Stammen.
mean?
It means to originate.
Correct. How do you say I come from Germany?
Ich stamme aus Deutschland.
Great. What's the past tense form in?
Präteritum.
Ich stammte.
Yes. What's the imperative form?
Stamm.
Perfect. And can you give me an example of a similar word?
Stammbaum.
Fantastic. You're really getting it, Sam. To sum up, today we learned about the verb,
Stammen.
its meanings, conjugations, and some similar words. I hope you feel more confident using it now.
I do. Thanks, Alex. I really enjoyed this lesson.
I'm glad to hear that. Keep practicing, and I look forward to our next session.